Hey my crafting friends, I'm Pebbles. Welcome to my channel, Qualitas Creations. This video is all about craft show best sellers. We participated in a craft show. We had a booth and it was October 14th, 2023. So it was a Saturday and it was in the middle of October. So let me tell you about what we did and how things went.
Hello everyone. Let everyone know that the Gingies were inspired by Deanna and Money Trees by Jennifer Maker.
Here's our craft table. We did decide to go with clear containers and we really like how the clear containers look. You can see the product perfectly. We had our ornaments, we had our hot cocoa gingerbread, hot cocoa wreaths, we had our beaded items over next to them, we had our Encanto ornaments, we had our little gift card holders, the chapstick holders, and we had two different types of chapstick holders, so we put them next to each other. We also had our 4 packs of tea, and over here you can see the Grinches. Now we had 3 different types of Grinch ornaments in here. As you can tell, we had the small, the medium, and the large Grinch. We also have these little boxes that have Reese's, and they say happy birthday. They're really cute. We had our mini stockings with M&Ms, and I had my necklaces there. We had some more little candies, a card with a little cup, and then a sugar cookie with the cookie cutters and the oven mitts. And Mr. and Mrs. Claus ornaments. We had a 4-foot table that we used to collect the money and bag the items. We also had other items on that table. As you can see, we had snowmen, we had the medicine containers, we have Stitch, we have some more Encanto, our money cards. So we had quite a bit going on over here by this 4-foot table. Now I'm walking towards the 6-foot table again. And we do have a list of all our items. They're clearly marked and the prices. And here's our cards. This is our card rack. My mom purchased this, I think, through eBay. Someone who was selling it. So we put all our cards here. And some people looked at the cards and kind of flipped through them, but I don't think that many people were really interested in the cards. And we were wondering what we could do to make it a little easier for people to look through the cards, because we did put them in different categories. We have our Christmas cards, our birthday cards, our get well cards. They were in separate holders, so we weren't sure what exactly went wrong there because we did not sell a card. So I decided I'm going to check out Hobby Lobby. They have cards and they sell cards all the time. So how do they sell cards? I mean, let me look at their display and see what is different from their display and our display. And here it is. Look, it's clearly marked encouragement. And other ones were marked birthday and sympathy. And I'm like, okay, Mom, look at this. I think we need this for our card holder. We can write like Christmas or birthday, and then people can see it and say, oh, I'm looking for a birthday card. Yeah. Or maybe I'm looking for a Christmas card. And hopefully this works. Okay, so here's the Christmas tree. Obviously, I wasn't going to bring my huge Christmas tree to the craft fair. We needed something small, so I brought the small Christmas tree. Note to everyone watching this, if you bring a Christmas tree from home, make sure 1, your lights actually still work, and 2, that your topping works because I forgot that my cat had knocked over my Christmas tree and broke the topper. So, oh my goodness. Anyways, none of the items sold off this Christmas tree. My mom and I were so disappointed. We really didn't understand what went wrong with this idea because we thought, wow, this is a perfect idea. Ornaments on a Christmas tree, right? Right next to where we're collecting the money. Well, I talked to my husband and I said, you know, I don't understand why no one really looked at the Christmas tree or at least, you know, checked out some of the ornaments. And my husband said, well, maybe people thought it was a decoration for the place that you were at. And I thought, well, it didn't look like a decoration to me, but maybe it did to other people. I don't know. Put in the comments what you think. Do you think the Christmas tree was a good idea to put the ornaments on? Or do you think it was not a good idea? Two hot sellers right here. The first one is the hot cocoa card. And the next one is the little note cards in a box. They both sold very well. We're very happy to sell those. We were a little surprised that the Barbie ornaments did not sell. Barbie's really popular right now. We thought, wow, Barbie would sell, but not one of them sold. So we were kind of surprised. Mr. and Mrs. Claus, absolutely adorable, did not sell any. The oven mitt with the sugar cookies did not sell. The cards with the little cups, we were kind of surprised, but nothing sold from those. Our mini stockings with M&Ms, they didn't sell. The Grinch sold. People really enjoyed the Grinch ornaments. The chapstick holders, they sold. They were another hot item. So those were really good items that we sold at this fair. So we kind of thought about what didn't sell. One of our best-selling items was the Grinch ornament, and it was a small Grinch ornament. We had large Grinch ornaments, medium-sized Grinch ornaments, but really no one bought those. Everyone liked the small Grinch ornaments, and we have the ones that could sit on a table and ones you could hang on a tree, and those seem to sell the best. Our next bestseller was a snowman ornament, and they also had candium like the Grinch, and people were purchasing these for Christmas time and for coworkers, stocking stuffers. I thought that was a pretty good idea, and this is what they look like. They sold well. And here's the Thanksgiving turkey. Isn't it adorable? It's got little wings and some little legs. We did sell one of these, and we did have 4, but we only sold 1. So I guess since it sold, it could be considered a bestseller, right? And here's the other ones that did sell quite well. And first of all, I'll show you the reindeer. We did sell a couple reindeers. They're absolutely adorable. So we were happy about that. And we also sold a couple penguin ornaments. So they were both on our bestseller list. Another bestseller was the money tree. And my mom had inspiration from Jennifer Maker, and her YouTube channel will be listed in the description. We sold the hot cocoa with the card for $4, and let me show you what they look like. And these actually sold very well. We are very impressed with this. It has really cute packaging. You have a card here, you have a couple of peppermints, and it came with a hot cocoa packet and a spoon. So this was definitely one of our best sellers. Another bestseller is the note cards with envelopes that go in a box. And we were happy that these sold. They're really cute. A nice gift to give to somebody. This one says, kind people are my kind of people. And we had different varieties. This one said, hello, my friend. So we were pretty happy that these were actually our best sellers. I'll show you one more. And this one says, I have love for you in my heart. Another bestseller, the chapstick holders. We sold them for only $2 a piece, and that's a great deal. And they're absolutely adorable. I purchased the acrylic holder at AliExpress. I believe it was $1.99, so that was an excellent deal to put them in, and they fit absolutely perfect. So we were really happy about that. And if you're interested in this chapstick holder, you can check out my tutorials, and I do have a tutorial for the chapstick holder in my playlist. The beaded letter opener was not a big seller, but I have to share this hilarious story with you guys because, oh my goodness, my mom and I were laughing so hard. So there's this girl, and she's probably, I don't know, maybe like 10, and she's with her grandma, and she's looking at the beaded letter opener, and she picks it up, and she's just kind of looking at it and kind of squinting her eyes like, what on earth is this? You know, you can tell she has no clue what this is. And finally, she looks at her grandma, and she's like, what is this? And the grandma's like, oh, it's a letter opener. You use it to open envelopes. And the girl just kind of looks at her grandma, and my mom and I are laughing hysterically at this point. And I told the grandma, I was like, oh, I don't think that age group really, you know, sends letters in the mail anymore. I was like, I think they do more like the Snapchat or the text messaging. The beaded pens were another bestseller for us. I think we sold a whole, like, what, 3 or 4 pens, which isn't a lot. And I thought we would sell a lot more beaded pens because they're so adorable and they're only $5. So I couldn't understand what happened there. So what I did is when I had a little time, like it was a little slow, I would go around to look at other vendors, you know, and other crafters just to see what they were selling. Lo and behold, before you came to our craft table, if you walked in the entrance and took a left first, you went into another room, and there she was, a crafter, and she had one like 6-foot table, and all she had were these beaded pens. And oh my goodness, she had an amazing collection. She had silicone beaded charms that I haven't even seen, like Disney princesses and different characters from different like cartoons and stuff. And I'm like, wow, I have no clue where she purchased them from, but she sold hers for $8 and she had the refill. And for our last bestseller, it was one pokey tool. Yes, we sold one whole pokey tool. And the reason for that is because I don't think people really knew what a pokey tool was, or maybe they just weren't interested in it. One lady thought they were really pretty, and she decided that she was going to use it for her sewing. I guess there's some type of tool that you use to hold your fabric while you're sewing, or to push it through or something like that. I don't sew, so I'm not really sure. But anyways, this lady bought one of the pokey tools and said she's going to use it. My mom and I were really shocked that these mini stockings did not sell well, because last year in November, the craft show we were at, they sold well. So we were kind of surprised about that, but that's okay. So we thought about what went well, what didn't go well with the craft show. Now, I thought that the space was 10 by 10. I should have reread it because the outdoor space was 10 by 10, but we were indoor and it was 8 by 10. The space was fine. I mean, we did make it work. One thing we decided is the Christmas tree. We weren't sure if that was a good idea to put the ornaments on it or not. It was only October. Maybe people weren't ready for Christmas stuff. We did have a lot of Christmas items. in our craft show. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, it wasn't time. We are participating in another craft show in November. My mom and I feel like our Christmas items will probably sell better in November. I mean, the other craft show was in October and it wasn't even Halloween. So it was kind of early for Christmas, especially putting up a Christmas tree with ornaments on it. So we'll check that out. Another thing about the cards, we're going to have that little insert there so that people don't have to flip through the cards. They know, hey, this is birthday, this is Christmas. This is a gift card holder. We think that's going to really work well for us. We're going to keep the clear acrylic containers because we feel like that really helps because people can see our product through the containers. And so we think that went very well. We didn't have much time to prepare for this craft fair, so we didn't really have all our inventory figured out. So we will definitely work with that too. So for our next craft fair, we definitely have our inventory figured out. So we'll know how much of which items we sold. So that'll be great. And overall, my mom and I had a great time. It was a great experience. Each time we participate in a craft fair, we learn a little bit more. And we're pretty new to this, so it's not like we have it perfected. I don't know if we'll ever perfect it, but you know, we learn along the way, and we love your comments. If you do craft fairs or if you go and check out craft fairs, if you have any advice for us, we love to hear your advice. We do take your advice seriously. I know last year somebody said, you know, your containers were kind of dark. You should use clear containers so people can see your products. And we feel like that was awesome advice and we really appreciate it. And we did take that to heart and used it with this craft show. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a positive comment. Make sure you click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know each time I upload a video. Please check out the description. Our inspiration for some of our products came from Crafty Crafts by Deanna and Jennifer Maker. I will list both of their YouTube channels in the description. I hope everyone has an awesome rest of the week. Stay safe, stay positive, and keep crafting. Bye, my crafting friends.